Hello, Chambersburg. We are live. It's Saturday night. I'm actually on a little bit earlier than usual. A little bit earlier. So, this is the thing. Every Saturday night, I want to come on after 11, by 12, run around for about a half an hour, talk to anybody that wants to talk to me in the chat, or later on, if you're watching this, leave a comment down below. But I might not get back to you right away if I'm driving around. I'll check it every time I hit the stoplight or the sign or whatever. But I'm definitely going to check. Oh, actually, let's go straight. Just want to change it up a little bit. Heading out of Orchard there by the new police station, or new temporary police station, I guess you want to say. Yeah. There's Ventura. Yeah, there's the new police station, or temporary on the left. There's police right now. There's the Orchards, Dollar General. You can see there's not much going on tonight, which probably not a bad thing as long unless it's good stuff. And you want lots of stuff to have. Depends. Driving around, I have to admit it's nicer when there's not a ton of. That's nice and bumpy. There we go. Just drive around with no traffic. There we go. Hope everyone had a good Saturday. I know I did. For the most part. I always have one or two things in your day that's, well, sometimes you have none, but it's hard to go at least a day or two without having one or two odd items. You know what? Yeah, I am curious. I was just thinking maybe I'll take this to the McDonald's, order something real quick, go. But it's going to be quite interesting doing it while live streaming. But still interesting. Okay, so anything going on in the area? Well, everybody's heard about the market stuff. Unfortunately, I did hear, unless I'm wrong, I heard that poor person didn't make it out of the accident or the wreckage. Not wreckage. What do you want to call it? The building. The issue. That's what I heard, but I hadn't heard much more on it. Let's see here. Other than that, I really haven't heard about much going on lately. What I'd really love to hear, and it would be a total rumor, but yeah, I'd love to hear the rumor about Costco or Whole Foods or, you know, Trader Joe's, one of those places coming to the area. That would be pretty cool. I mean, there is a Trader Joe's up towards Harrisburg just open, but it would be nicer to have something closer to home. But maybe down the road, I want to know what happened to that movie theater that was supposed to be going in by Gateway. It kind of went the way of that Home Depot that was supposed to be going up by the old Dairy Queen. That's a total bummer. I mean, Lowe's is fine, but I like going to Home Depot too. And the movie theater, I look forward to having another one in the area, a little bit closer. But it did not happen. What I think it would be really cool is to maybe get like a part-time job there or something, just for kicks. I've known a couple of people that have worked there, and they said that they've got free movies and stuff. You hang out there, you work a shift, then you get to watch a bunch of movies. That sounds pretty neat to me. But maybe I'm just, you know, a little part timer that hooks you up with a little benefit. I think that sounds pretty neat. See, I'm all across the board tonight. All right, peaches and cream cheese pie. That sounds gross. There at Hardee's, they had one with special board, trial on the board. Not a fan of cream cheese. I know a lot of people like it. I don't. Just got that odd tang to it. Just not my cup of tea. I just thought of something. Let's see here. All right. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. If for nothing else, just to come in with us on Saturday nights, get alerted when I'm running around, join the cast. All right. Okay. Gotta tilt you up the other way for a second while I do something. Yes, I have a mobile order KA41. Thank you. It's Saturday night. All right. Here you go. Have a good night. Thank you. All right. We're at the drive-through. I got the app, gets me hooked up on the specials, well, different deals and stuff. I'm not being sponsored, obviously, by McDonald's, but McDonald's, Burger King, anybody, Wendy's with the app, you gotta get it. You're gonna save a little extra cash. It allows me to take my kids out and get them stuff. Well, easier. Otherwise, a little hard to swallow when let's face it, when they want a bunch of different items. But with the app, it makes it a little bit easier to handle the cost. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Shoot. Save every dime you can when you're going out. That way you can do more. You can have fun. But yeah, I'm all for it. Shoot. Besides, I love the nuggets. McDonald's. I like the fries too. And the burgers. Yeah, I like a lot of the stuff. Maybe more than my doctor would like to know that I do, but we'll keep this our secret. Unless my doctor's listening, then sorry. Very sorry. Sort of. All right. Nobody's in the stream yet. I think I got on too early. But, you know, that's okay. I have to work on a routine. I think I should aim for like, I don't know, 11:30 or 12. Anybody got any ideas on that? Feel free to comment either on the stream or later on down below. Basically, it's just a hangout online on YouTube for Chambersburg. Can't go wrong with that. Oops, somebody's coming in quick. Man, it is busy here tonight. But it wasn't when I came in. Now I'm just a crazy guy talking to himself in the drive-through. Thank you. Have a good evening. They're busy. I can tell. All right. Now, let's see here. All right, we got some goodies. We try not to talk and eat, so we'll eat a little bit. Oh, these fries are cold. That's a bummer. I wish I would have got here after all these people. I mean, they're not freezing cold, but they're not hot by any means. Kind of like lukewarm. Hey, how you doing? All right. Going running around Chambersburg tonight, trying to make this a weekly thing where I go out on Saturday night for a little while. You from Chambersburg? Chambersburg, PA. I think there is a Chambersburg, New Jersey also. Oh, hey, excellent. I know I looked over, but I just happened to recognize your icon. Very cool. How about you tonight? Oh, you're by Leonard Kenny. Okay. All right. Was out I was out there last night, out by that way. Excellent. Excellent. Hey, that's all I'm doing. Just my way to escape being bored. How much Netflix can you watch? Oh my. Got me some McDonald's running around. Heard anything interesting lately? I haven't heard anything else since that cemetery issue. Not that I expected it to be on billboards, but you think somebody would be talking about it. But it's like it's barely happened. Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, I guess they're just busy doing other things. You know how busy it is around here with all the wild stuff going on. Not really. You ever try that pizza place out by Letterkenny there on the base? It's changed hands a couple times. I can't even think of the name of it now. I haven't been there since it last changed hands. Yeah, it just kept changing back and forth. It was a diner at one time. I remember years ago when I used to deliver on the base. I can't think of what that was, but behind there was a whole bunch of like townhomes, condo type things for the military. That was years ago. Downtown Chambersburg. It's better than it was. It was all just thrift stores. It is picking up a bit. It's good to see business coming back to town. I like going down for have like different fests and stuff. They were doing First Fridays. I don't think that's going on this year. Maybe it has, and I didn't notice. Oh my! Should go out here and go out by Gateway. It's a nice part of Chambersburg. Well, this is okay. I feel like I'm everybody like everybody else. I like to see all the nice new stuff coming in. But I miss some of the old stuff that's long gone. You don't really see a lot of neighborhood stores anymore around here. I remember when we had Mims in Chambersburg. Right down from where I used to live, there was the Harrisburg Dairy garages off of the Scotland Avenue, and it had a little convenience store further down on Scotland Avenue. It's an apartment now, I believe. The old dairy garages, it turned into like a apartment slash housing complex. I don't know exactly what that is. Oh, so Pontiac 717. I was looking, I saw your channel. I was surprised, but I've seen there's a few people on YouTube around here. I talked to the woman at the hospital who does billing a while back. She was saying she's seen different ones that have done it. It comes up. It came up when I was in years ago. Had to show them all my income and stuff. And my old channel, I still receive a little bit of income on. It's not much. People think it's some kind of big fortune. It's barely enough to go out and eat one night a month. And we're not talking anything fancy. But I'm grateful for anything, anything and everything. It's just nice to have opportunities like that. But basically, the channel helps out people, and that's what I wanted it for in the first place. Oh my, got a little bit of a traffic jam here. All right, let's go out Grand Street. All right. I don't know why Hertz doesn't put their big sign on the old Jennings Body Shop. You'd think they would. It's the scrapper guy. I see him around town. Yeah. there's a couple of them. Some of them I see they pile that thing so high, the pickup's like, 20, 30 feet up in the air of grab. But it's a way to make some extra cash. I've talked to plenty of people that do it. Not me. Couldn't get much in my car. Oh, maybe you would. Gotta slow her down. Not that I was speeding, but still 25 is, you gotta check and double check, make sure you're doing that slow speed. At least with me, I drive a stick. Stick, it's kind of harder to keep it up here. That's the nice part about an automatic. Just put it on cruise control. That would be real nice. Just let it do whatever. But I still prefer to drive a stick. And it's cheaper on repairs for the most part. All right. There's Keystone and such. I saw somewhere that, yeah, behind me. Yeah, there's one Keystone building. But yeah, I heard that they were building another Keystone building or something. Yeah, I read about it online. Keystone's getting huge, I guess. But then they started out over here, where this family medicine's at. They went across. That's Keystone too. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. I've only been there a couple times, but they seem decent enough. All my stuff now is through Wellspan. Was Summit. But let's go out Gateway. I see another person in the chat. How are you doing tonight? There we are. Gateway Ave. I like this here, but I don't like, you see that sign there? You can't turn left there. And when you're coming out, you can't turn left. But it makes no sense to me because what I really want to do is go all the way around. I'm betting it's pretty frustrating for people out of town, more people out of town. Let's pull in here. I have not been to this Ashley Home Store. It was Whoops Furniture, but I never messed with that either because everybody told me that you needed thousands of dollars to walk through the door. It was so expensive. And personally, that is way above my pay grade. Oh, that poor guy lost his exhaust over there. All right. Pull in here for a minute. There we go. T-Mobile store. I don't know if you've heard, but they have like a home internet, I was told. Them and Verizon, but the Verizon isn't available, just from what I saw. But the T-Mobile, they had it that you had like an unlimited, but they didn't have enough spots. So now what they have is something where it has a cap at 100 gigabytes a month. I want to check it out. Not that Comcast isn't great and wonderful, but it'd be nice to get the discount on the internet. There we go. Oh my. Just hanging out here for a minute. Check everything, make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, that's good. All right, anybody want me to go any place in particular, or we're just still hanging out and riding around Chambersburg? If so, let me know. I will try to keep a lookout. Um, let's go out by Walmart once I find my way out of here. Am I breaking up at all, or has it been pretty clean? I did the one night, and it was all broken up. I couldn't believe it. All you kept hearing was bang, bang, bang. But otherwise, it looks like the stream's going really good. You got to say that the cell service and such is getting better and better here. Once upon a time, I remember you used to be able to any kind of call or anything, you'd get dropped within a couple minutes. So that's getting better and better. If we could just get some more internet choices, I could be very happy. But yeah, you can't beat competition. It's good. You get lower prices, more service, happy. There we go. Road Diner. And I'm not sure what they're calling this hotel right now. I forget. I feel like it's changed hands a few times. Oh, Seaberg Inn and Suites. See, I should know that. It's not like I haven't been here more recently. There's the Cricket and Chambersburg Diner. All right, we can go. A little over here. It's pretty neat. I got two people on pretty consecutively now. That's awesome. I appreciate you both coming along for the ride. Excuse me. There's Lido Pizza. I haven't been there yet. I remember the last time I went to Lido Pizza was down by Ocean City, Maryland, years ago. It was pretty good if I remember right, but it's been a long time. All right, what else we got? Nothing really new up here. Well, Safe Light, and Shade Aluminum, Fitzgerald, Toyota, and Nissan. Seems like I got a lot of cars. Everybody was saying, oh, there was such a shortage. I don't think that seems to be the case much anymore. Well, there's that Domino's up there, but that's been there for a couple of years now, I believe. Haven't been in that either. I guess I don't get around as much. Oh, wait. You see, you said something here. So, what you think will go into the Long John Silver's building? You know what? After they clean it up, I heard it's pretty bad, but that's a rumor. I had never been in the back part or anything, so I don't know that for sure. But I know what I'd like to go in there. I'd like to see a Captain D seafood. I've heard good things about it. I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to be some kind of extravagant. But I mean, I want like a good fast food fish place. There used to be Archer Treachers, if I remember right. But yeah, I would love that. Get another seafood place that actually has some seafood. Because before Long John Silver's left, they went downhill. I mean, it was they had like buffet on Sundays. I went in to try it to see if I thought my kids would like it, and I'd take them in. I'm so glad I didn't take them. My kids would have wanted to throw it at me. That's how bad it was. I mean, the people working there were nice enough at the time, but yeah, they kept offering me, and honestly, I was just disgusted. But it wasn't their fault. It was the food. It was just crap food. You can't do nothing about crap food. But yeah, if not a good seafood place, I'll take some. Uh, what else would be good in there? It had to be food related, which it almost has to be there. Um, Not another Starbucks. Holy cow! I don't drink coffee anyways. I don't need any more coffee shops in my life. What else? We have Dairy Queen. Ooh, how about like a Hot and Now? Someplace like that, or Checkers. Checkers is okay. They got that strawberry vanilla twist ice cream. That's really good. Where else? Hey, let's go down here. Hmm, what else would be good? Oh, Bonefish Grill. That's pretty neat. So you can get back into the seafood again. Um, Down in Ocean City, across the border in the Delaware, there's this like a seafood shack, right? They had all types of really nice fried or different types of seafood. That's truly what I would like. I would just love to see some sort of a seafood place there. It doesn't have to be fancy, but some sort of a place that just hook you up with seafood. Down in Martinsburg, in the one shopping center by the recruiters, they have the Army, the Navy, all those different ones there. There's a place there. If you look up on the sign, it's over by Target. It just says seafood, but you go inside and they have there's seating on the one side, well, in the front, and then all along the other side, there's all types of fresh seafood on ice, right? And you can get it fried or grilled. I don't think they do baked or broiled or whatever. They do broiled and fried, I believe. But they'll literally sit there. You pick out the fish, you pick out shrimp or whatever, and they will bread it for you or whatever you want right there on the spot. I took the kids there. It was funny. I took the kids there, and all they wanted was the chicken strips, which was kind of funny. I had a nice big breaded hot dog, so good, and they had bushels of live crabs there. It was funny because they kept escaping and freaking out my kids. The guy that ran the place was like, "Hey, you want?" Like, it was funny. But they wanted nothing to do with them. But still, everybody there was really friendly. It was really good. I highly recommend. And I've heard it has a name. I just can't think of it. But I haven't been there in a couple of years either. The whole event around the world, it kind of screwed everything up. But yeah, I definitely want to see some sort of a new place to eat go in the Long John. See, it took me a while to get there. What that is, I don't know, but I would like to see something we haven't had in the area at all. Um, because you have these ones, the ghost kitchens, like out of Chippensburg. It's at Arugas is handling Mr. Beast Burger and a couple others, I believe. Chambersburg, you got Buffalo Wild Wings, and they're is it Bird Dogs and something else? Um, Red Robin, I think they were handling a place called the Marketplace or something like that. I forget. But yeah, all these different, and they say these ghost kitchens are going to become more and more popular. I heard Wendy's is supposed to be starting them in certain places, just different places where you can, you know, get. So, I mean, I guess that's good. It gives us more variety in the area, but it's being made by the same places. So I'm kind of up and down on that. I mean, I like having a place where I can go in, sit down, and get stuff and actually be real. Like A&W, you know, they got like the independents and they got like the mixed stores out in Shippensburg. You got KFC, Taco Bell. I love those types of places. You can actually go in, but you get a mix of food and such. They're actually not like a ghost kitchen where, yeah, you can pick it up there or whatever, but you don't really have the feel of eating in one of their places. But yeah, I love those mixed stores. They came out with that would be good there. Just I don't know, just two places we don't have. Even well, like Del Taco or something that might not be bad. Krispy Kreme would be nice, but it'd probably be a bad idea for me because I'd probably hang out there a lot. Krispy Kreme is. They have one in Hagerstown. Let me tell you, I took my kids there. I kind of limited us to a couple donuts. I didn't want to go crazy with it because I'm telling you, they were really good. I'm a huge fan of Krispy Kreme. Sorry, I didn't put your comment up there. Second there. There we go. Bring it back to the other. But yeah, as long as it's a decent place to go eat, I'm up for just about any of it. Oh, I don't know if you've heard, but they're talking about bringing public transportation back to Chambersburg again. I saw an article. I downloaded the app. Unfortunately, it's on this phone, so I can't bring it up. But they're supposed to be bringing it back to Chambersburg here within the next couple of months, which would be great. And we used to have trolleys, and they were like $1 to ride around. And I never really got a chance to ride on. And everybody always said they were late and such, but still, how cool would it be to ride around on it? In fact, they should do it for the nightlife. People are going to the bars and such, get on a trolley and let that ride them around. And that way they don't get in trouble. They're not drinking and driving. I say they because I don't drink anymore. I have nothing against it. It's just it's not good for my health, unfortunately. Like I can have a couple, but I can't go to excess. And so be it. Keep me out of trouble. But yeah, apparently it messes with certain medications and it messes with your heart. All I can truly say to that is boo. But that's okay. Oh, back in town again. Figure we'll take one more lap here and we'll call it a night. But hey, it's great that everybody's joining me. I love that. That way I'm not all bored. Hopefully you're not bored. There we go. And I've been leaving the streams up just to see if anybody has any interest. If nothing else, it would be nice to look at them years down the road. There's a couple videos of Chambersburg in the 80s and stuff. That stuff is pretty neat. I'd love to find some old home movies and try to convert them over of the town and such. But yeah, there's a couple of them I've seen converted. But yeah, I love looking at the old stuff just to see what things look like 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, whatever's available. Because there's things I remember from when I was a kid, but it's never 100%. For whatever reason, for when I was a little kid, I remember there was a lot of corduroy. I mean, you're talking the late 70s, early 80s. But yeah, all right. The new church buildings. It does seem like the churches are all expanding, which more power to them. I guess that means they're getting busy. I have nothing against them. I just, honestly, I work late, don't get up anymore in the morning. Very rarely. I met this one really nice preacher a while back. He invited me to come to service, but unfortunately, it was Saturday night. I'm always working Saturday night, but I'm with him in spirit. I'm for anything where people are positive and trying to be positive. Well, virtually anything. You watch somebody come up with something really weird. And I don't care how positive people are. I'm not trying to shove myself into a car full of 20 people. See, that's not even really on. That's just weird. No, but I'm just saying, in general, I'm all for positive stuff. There's too many negative things in the world. See, now I'm rambling. There's that Maranatha marketplace, but it looks like it's for sale. The old 401 pub. I haven't been in there in years. Honestly, as a customer, I haven't been in any of the pubs and pub bar, whatever you want to call them, in years. Well, let's run out my Wayne Avenue. That'll work. Unfortunately, well, I guess it's fortunate for you, but unfortunately for me, I'm passing by down by the sewage treatment plant. There's just certain times of year where you can smell it, and right now I can smell it. You know, the weird part is, I remember when I was in school, we had a tour of the sewage plant, and they had these canisters up all around. They were constantly just sending puffs of spray into the air of citrus. And I'm telling you, I can smell the other stuff, but I never smell the citrus. I wish I could, but it'll go away as I drive here. Yeah, it's getting better already. But yeah, it's not year round. There's just certain times of year I can't explain it. Just get this smell. Yeah, much better. They are building a lot out here behind Rudders. I could not believe it. I was out here the other day. There's a ton of apartments. And they got these storage places up here that are tucked in off the road. See that all box stuff. But yeah, I could not believe how many different places are going in. All these different houses. Out off of Garmin, they're building a bunch there. It was weird because for the longest time, it was like construction was at a standstill, and all these different developments had all these big giant holes, lots and stuff that nobody was filling. There's a cremation place. I never see anybody there. Maybe that's one of those deals where most of their business is, drop off, and they take the stuff and they do it elsewhere. That's more of a we've been streaming for an hour, I guess. Oh, there it is. But yeah, I'll continue. All the Dunkin' Donuts down there were fronts for retail, but they didn't actually bake anything. The bakery was in another spot. So a couple times a day they would come and make deliveries. I almost have to wonder if it's a reverse of that type of situation where they bring the person in, they take them off somewhere else where they do what they do, and they bring back the ashes for the person to come pick up. Maybe. I don't know. When my mom passed, I didn't handle it. It was my brother and my father were involved with that. Well, let's go up here. There's the medical place. You've been to the new Royal King? Not Royal, Rural King. I've been in there. It's pretty cool. They got they got a bunch of different items. They got like a lot of bulk foods and stuff. But yeah, they got like this popcorn machine as soon as you go through the door. And I sound a little odd, but I thought it was pretty neat. I got some popcorn before I went and walked around. But yeah, interesting. I always like having new stores. Oh, there's Panda Buffet. I haven't been there in a while either. I used to love their buffet. That one being the newer one and not the one that was before that. Don't want to spread any rumors. The one before that I heard had issues, but I could be wrong. There's Save a Lot, Goodwill, and LA Camera. All right. Well, actually, let's go up here. Just kind of riding around the parking lot. There we go. I'll pull in this space here. Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody that's watching now and later for joining us. Pretty cool. Been running this for almost an hour. And it appears, except for that one moment, that everything went pretty well. So, with that being the case, do you like? Oh, wait, I'm reading here. Not yet. Been to the Royal King. I'm gonna have to check it out though. Yeah, absolutely. I got some mulch here. They got them in the bags. Okay. Oh, it's over to the left, I guess. But I thought this was all filled up. Yeah, they had plants. I guess you don't really need many plants. They had a lot more. I'll put it that way. But yeah, right as you go inside the door, there's a popcorn machine. There's little bags where you get that for free, or you can buy a big giant bag of it. Like I said, it was pretty neat. Walked around. They have peeps, the little chickens and rabbits, which I don't want any pets of any kind. I guess the birds for consumption. Hopefully not the rabbits, but I know people talk about cooking them. Um, but yeah, they had clothing in there. They had a lot of bulk goods. They had some weird sauces and stuff. Um, it was interesting. It was kind of like a Walmart with a farmish twist. Didn't really see a whole lot of electronics, but there was some automotive stuff. There was tools. There was actually some nicer, what I would say, mowers and stuff and trimmers. It was kind of like, yeah, it was kind of like Walmart ran into a Home Depot and then added a twist of some bulk items like you see at Giant or stuff, but it was just different items. Um, but yeah, I mean, just to stop by, it's like, what the heck? You got nothing to lose. Run through, have have a look, see what they got. Not sponsored by them either. Like I say, I just like checking out the new places. And you probably know that, but I just say it anyways in case someone listening down the road thinks otherwise. But if any place does want to sponsor me, by all means, drop a comment. I will get back to you. All right. Well, it's been really cool having everybody on tonight. Um, I appreciate it. I'll see you all again next Saturday. I'm going to aim for 11:30, 12 o'clock. If that sounds good, that's kind of where I'm at since I work till later. So, all right, cool. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Actually, I'm going to get moving here. I hope everybody's had a good evening. Have a good weekend. And we'll see you next week. Have a good one. Oh, gotta turn my lights on. What was I thinking? Thanks again, Pontiac.